Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'll be using an F2000 with a red dot and magnum ammo. And the only twist I've got today is that I'm using a smoke launcher instead of a grenade launcher or a 40mm shotgun. The smoke launcher is a lot like a Cav in my previous video. People completely underestimate what good smoke can do. It's clearly invaluable. Like it's right in my face, it's a headshot. But it's completely invaluable. Free in the game, but watch what he does when he dies. It looks like he gets shot in the foot, and he's just floating. He's trying to do a backwards matrix, I guess, where he goes down to the ground instead of leaning back from it. And we only had 3 guys in our squad until we had about 30, 35 kills, I think. And then one of my friends joined. His name is Punk. That's his gamer tag. And he runs around with a Call of Duty out, the rocket launcher, and he knives. So he'll run lightweight with explosive upgrade, and if you can't think he'll get to you in time, he'll shoot you with his goose dog. And it's really funny. If you play with him for a little while, you will absolutely hate playing with him on the other team. But when he's on your team, it's hilarious to watch how good he is with the goose dog. But smoke takes up a lot of time, I think is what it would be called. Not quite sure what you want to consider it, but it's kind of a camping way, or like the Russian Badger says, he's one of the guys who make videos, he would call it lurking, where you wait until the height of their fear and then you strike and kill them as soon as you know that they don't know where you are. So I guess I would call it lurking, because I'm patrolling the building. As soon as I think they know where I am and they're going to destroy me, like they're getting ready to come into that building and destroy me, I'll move to the next building. But until then, I just smoke it up and look out the windows of the second story, because these buildings provide such a good vantage point of this entire upper half of the map. And as you see, most of the people in the game don't actually use the buildings. Like, most of the doors I have to open myself, because they aren't willing to go into the buildings themselves. But that guy went in the front door, I guess. But you'll see that quite a bit. There's a bunch of people who are pretty oblivious to their surroundings in this game. And one thing I did figure out later on, here I'm trying to shoot it through the staircase so I can get the smoke out. But I figured out later on in this game that you can shoot smoke and 40mm grenades through the floor of the second story. You'll see what I mean later on, but it's like a the floor is made of wood, and you can shoot through wood with bullets. But since the floor isn't explosive, like you can't blow it up and demolish it like you can with a wooden shed, you can shoot grenades through it. You can't throw a hand grenade through it, but you can shoot a smoke grenade through it, or a 40mm grenade through it, or bullets through it. If you know where they are underneath you, you can kill them from above you by shooting through the floor. But don't worry, this game gets a whole lot more interesting. Right now I'm just kind of patrolling, and my squad is doing a good job of letting them know we're up at the second level. So that's another thing I use smoke for. I didn't do a very good job there, but I put it in the middle of the road because smoke is so difficult to see through. So I put it in the middle of the road and it just run through the smoke, because then snipers can't see you, most people can't see if you run straight through the middle of it. There's the other method where I got open 2 or 3 now. And we've got 6 kills in our squad, and we're getting beat by 1, and I've opened 3 or 4 doors. I don't know, it's definitely these buildings more. But, see right there, I did it on accident, and I'm like, wait a second, so you can shoot it right through the floor. So, later on in the game, I started trying to shoot them through the floor at the entrance to the staircase to see if I can kill somebody that's coming up the stairs with a smoke grenade through the floor. Because that would be pretty funny, but I don't think it ever happens. And I see that sniper up there, and I was thinking about getting up there. And then I see the other one, and he takes so many bullets, and the sniper took 1. So I pulled out my pistol thinking I hadn't gotten him, but I get a double kill. So evidently that sniper took 1 bullet to the head and died, and the other was with him took 20. That's so that was an interesting double kill there. And and then smoking up this place. Don't worry, my quality will be better next month in November, but they don't have enough money to buy my new microphone, my Audio-Technica AT2020. Should be a lot better quality. Most commentators use the Blue Yeti microphone, but it's got more options, more features, but I don't think I like it as much because it doesn't sound like it has as good sound quality as the Audio-Technica. And I am 16, so I don't have a job yet, and I just turned 16 a month ago, and I don't have my driver's license yet. So I'm going to make sure that I got my driver's license before I get a job, so that way my parents don't have to ferry me everywhere. And so any money I get is just from odd jobs and whatnot. So this Audio-Technica is $149 I think. $149.99, so about $150. And look at this grenade throw. Lands right at his feet. I get him. That was a good throw. That War Machine is the one who I joined on in this game. He's one of my friends. He's a really good player, but man, he's got destroyed right there. So, you'll see later. I think I already mentioned Punk, the guy that runs out of the Gustav and Knives. I think I already mentioned him, but he joins later and he saves me more than once. If you can't get him in the first burst from that window, don't stay in that window. They know you're going to be there. So you just go up to the window right above it and shoot him there. It's easier in my opinion. I see this guy and my guy just missed him. And it looked like a little party down there, so I went down and crashed it for him. Made sure that they didn't have another party going. If you hear my washing machine, it's very obnoxiously loud right now. And I thought it was done, but I just noticed it started again. So, I'm sorry about that, but it happens. So, my new microphone shouldn't pick that up, but right now I'm just using my camera to record voice commentaries, and I have to hold it in my hand so that the voice level, the loudness of it changes, because I'm talking in the same voice, just my hand moves closer and away from my mouth. On its own, really. As you can see, Punk just joined the squad. About halfway through the game, I was wrong. We got about 20 kills, not 30. And this wall is great cover from anyone over there. And I didn't even know that was possible. I got a spot assist on that guy. I looked in the kill feed to see who had killed him in my squad, but an enemy had killed him. So I don't know if the spot works for both enemies and friendlies, if it shows up on both of the maps or not, but here, yet again, I heard a sniper shot come on my face. I put smoke in the middle of the road. I see a grenade. So I unconsciously, like I don't even know it, but if you look behind me right there, I have a wall in between me and where that sniper shot came from. It's just something I did automatically. I didn't even think about it. But this is a longer squad deathmatch game because people are playing very conservatively. You had to play strategically to win. And that guy just chose a very bad time. War Machine chose a very bad time trying to switch cover. And I completely support that. If you want to sit on the stairs with a submachine gun or an assault rifle or LMG, go right ahead. I mean, if you run up the stairs without checking your back, you deserve to get shot like I did there. I just ran up the stairs and turned around, but at the top of the stairs. So I deserve to get shot. That's completely fair, in my opinion. But at this point in the game's life cycle, if you don't expect somebody to be sitting on the top of the stairs, you probably shouldn't run up the stairs. I mean, you shouldn't even continue playing the game if you don't expect that by now. But if you're using a shotgun, like a USAS or a Sega, for instance, which I completely despise, those guns are completely overpowered, and I have no idea why guys would ever include them in any of their games, then if you're using that at the top of the stairs, you're just a failure. I mean, first off, you're using a USAS or a Sega, and second, you're sitting at the top of the stairs, camping, waiting for somebody to come up, and you've got a gun that kills them in one shot. Pump-action shotguns I'm kind of indifferent to those. I mean, they can be frustrating with somebody sitting at the top of the stairs because one shot kills you, but if they miss, you have a chance to turn around and kill them. So, I don't know. Sniper rifles quick-scoping, I completely support it. I love quick-scoping. It's a very good thing to use. If you want to use it, go right ahead. I'll be more than happy to play along. And I saved this guy the medic's life. He didn't even know there's a guy over there. But he was a little less aware of his surroundings than he probably should have been. I can't believe I can say these. Wow. I feel like British or something. Should have been. But, yeah, see right there, there's too many explosions going off. I was trying to move over to this other house, and that guy had a bad place to try and hide. And if you notice, this door, or this house, has not even been used, and we've got 30 kills. So, both doors were intact, and I had to knife open the one in the back, so I figure no one's gonna notice me here, because no one's used it before, so... As you can see, that's Punk up there, just tried to peg War Machine with a rocket and got him down to almost no health, and I put one bullet in him and killed him. But, like I said, no one expects me to be here. As evidenced by that guy walking across the street right there. No one expects anyone to be over here to be able to see him. But this is a fantastic vantage point. It's probably the best vantage point on the upper half of this map. And I know there was a sniper up there, War Machine was up there earlier. So I'm just trying to put smoke out on the balcony and make it so that he can't see me. Right here, I mean, it's pretty difficult to see through that. If someone's sniping on your team and you don't want them to be sniping, put smoke in front of them. It's really funny because they don't know what's happening. And this is a little trick I learned. You can pick up the enemy, or your friendly medic's kit, and if you press the switch kit button and then R1 immediately after the switch kit button, you get your kit back, but you still revive them. So it'll shock them, and it takes a little bit of time to switch kits, so it'll shock them, and you'll have to pick up your kit before them. So you get both kits, or you get your kit, and he keeps his, and he's revived. Excuse me. So, it's a little trick I learned while knifing in one-on-one knife battles. You do stuff like that if someone's running anti-tank mines, because they make you turn faster, then... Or if you're running anti-tank mines and somebody else is using medikit and they die, you can do that same thing and revive them, and the knife fight keeps going. But it's really helpful. As you saw right after that revive, I did a little trick shot there and shot through my teammate's helmet into the guy on the other story. So I don't know why I did that, because the other guy probably didn't see him or something, but I thought it was pretty funny because it made me like aim, and the helmet should stop the bullet, but it went through both sides of the helmet and the guy's head into the other guy's face. So here again, I'm using smoke to get across the road, and smoke is just an absolutely invaluable thing. One of the guys I play with, his name is Top A10, his gamer tag is, and me and him did a smoke launcher game where we just smoked up the objective for our teammates, and our teammates went in and armed extremely easily. And now Pop uses smoke all the time. I very rarely see a game that he does not use smoke in. And the other day, I was running in to set the objective on an There's the Harbor game, and we'd come up on the back, the one where Alpha's in the train cart, that base, we came up the back, and I was setting Bravo because we were almost out of tickets, and Pop told me to turn around, and there's a guy coming in behind me, and I turn around, and a smoke grenade pegged him in the head, and Pop had gotten him from a good 300 yards out. Just lobbed the smoke grenade over, led him perfectly, and nailed him right in the face. And War Machine here, I'm not positive what he was doing. I think he was trying to get around the corner before he turned around and dropped down on me. And Punk saved my life here. You see the enemy just fall down in the doorway, and Punk hits him. That was an extremely good knife. And I thought I heard an MG3 from up here, and I know no one in our squad is using an MG3, but I didn't, so we ended up winning the game, and I ended up having a pretty good KD. I believe it was 21-7 for the statistics people. I had an ace pin, gold squad pin. I've actually gotten gold squad pin in a squad deathmatch game that we didn't win in. So our squad didn't win, but we got the gold squad pin, which is kind of weird, but yep. I went 21-7, and Punk joined late and beat the other two guys in our squad, beat their totals combined. He had 13 kills, and he just absolutely obliterated that game. So that's it, and give it a like, a favorite, subscribe, and here's your bonus clip.
Enemy 4 minutes on! Get to it!